Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Six. Welcome back to my channel. So, this week's video is more of a prequel sort of video to next week's, because next week's video is like this OC challenge sort of thing, and I thought before jumping straight into that, that I would talk to you guys a little bit about the OC in question, because as you guys know, I don't often talk about my OCs on my channel or on any of my socials, really, because one, a lot of them that I'm comfortable sharing don't have any stories whatsoever, and the ones that do have stories, I don't like sharing them on social media, just because, like, I'm so protective of them, if that makes sense, and, like, the last thing that I want is, like, to share a character and then have people, like, because y'all know how fandoms get, and I don't want, like, weird ships going around or, like, people, like, misinterpreting characters that are, like, so, like, intensely, not, like, based on me, but, like, pieces of me, if that makes sense. It's, like, I don't want people interpreting this, like, intrinsic part of myself incorrectly, because that would make me feel weird. So I just get super weird about sharing most of my characters online. However, this one is new. She's very, very new, and has virtually no story yet, so I was really comfortable sharing her here. So obviously, because she doesn't have much story yet, this is more of me talking about, like, what drew me to her, how I picked her name, and the very few things I do know about her. So I don't know if I already mentioned on here, but her name is Gillian. So I picked the name Gillian for a couple of different reasons. The first one being that she is an axolotl. I wanted some sort of like sea or ocean based name, and I spell it Gillian, because it has Gil in it. But obviously her name is Gillian. I also call her Jilly, because I think it's super cute. But the other reason that I picked that name is because of Practical Magic. If you guys haven't heard of Practical Magic before, I 100% recommend you go check that movie out right now. It's on HBO Max, I think, and if it's not on HBO Max, then it's Paramount Plus, one of the blue ones, I don't know. It's available for streaming somewhere, but it is one of the best movies in the entire world. It has Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, and they're witches. Oh my god, it is such a comfort movie for me. I watch it every fall. I try to hold back and only watch it in the fall. If I watch it outside of there, I get scared that I'm going to burn myself out on it by the time autumn comes, kind of like over the garden wall. There's a few select movies that I only let myself watch August through November, because if I watch them any more than that when August through November comes, I won't feel the magic of Halloween. Anyways, so Practical Magic, such a good movie. The premise is like, there's this family of witches, and there's a curse on their bloodline, basically, that if they fall in love, the person they fall in love with gonna die. No stopping that. So it's really cool. I love that movie so much. It is such a comfort movie. But one of the sisters in the movie is named Gillian. So I wanted that for this character. Which leads me into my next topic, which is the fair few things that I know about her. So I know sort of what I want her like personality to be, which is kind of the complete opposite of Gillian in the movie, because I want her to be kind of like shy, very introverted, very like kind of like a nervous sort of character, very like drawn into herself. And maybe if I were to ever give her like some kind of storyline, it would be like her learning to overcome that through like you know, her friends and all of that, power of friendship, whatever. I'm not a story person. I'm so not good at writing. So that is why so many of my OCs don't have a storyline, and why I don't share them very often. The other thing I know about her is that I want her to be a witch. Because obviously she's named after the sister in Practical Magic, and they're witches, and I just thought it would be cool to have, like, a little sea aquatic witch. You see, like, a lot of, like, plant and, like, herbal-based witches, which I think are super, super cute, but I want to look into, like, to see if there's any sort of, like, sea/aquatic based like witchcraft sort of thing, because I'm just generally interested in that, like, as a topic. Like, witchcraft in general I think is really, really cool. I've been into it since, like, early high school. I have, like, a couple of books on it and stuff, and I like how people do their craft. I think it's really, really sweet. There's, like, all sorts of different ways that people do their thing, and so I want to look more into that, and see how that can be incorporated into Gillian's character, because then it might make me more, like, eager to, like, write about her. Because, fun fact, I haven't mentioned it in a while, because it's been something that the more I think about it, the more I'm like, can I actually do that? I don't know. I've wanted to write a webcomic for years now, but several things have stopped me. Things like having to draw backgrounds, having to draw perspective, having to draw multiple characters interacting, having to draw the same character consistently, repeatedly, having to write. I'm not a writer for characters that aren't written yet. I can write me some characters that are already written for sure, but if they're not yet, and I have to figure out who they are and what their vibe is and how to write them, I don't know. It becomes so difficult for me. It becomes an incredibly daunting task. So that is something that's been seriously stopping me. But if I were to write a webcomic down the line, doing it with Gillian would be cool. I don't know. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. But I do want to flesh her character out at the very, very least, because I really like her design, which leads me into our next topic. So her design. So fun fact, Gillian is an adoptable. There is someone who I am friends with in a couple of art groups that does adoptables sort of regularly, and her designs are so good. So good. But I have always told myself, like, I don't have OCs, I don't write characters, the very few I do have, I don't make content for, so I don't need an adoptable, but I love looking at her art and her designs, so I've kind of just been sticking around to be like, wow, these are awesome, very cool. And then I saw Gillian, and I was like, I have to have her. Unfortunately, she is everything I love in a character. She has split dye hair, amazing. She's an axolotl, amazing. She has little pastel band-aids all over her, amazing. She's pink, amazing. Like, she's just, she was too cute. And she has heterochromia, amazing. So I saw Gillian and I was like, she is the cutest freaking thing in the entire world. She's adorable. She's so cute. I have to have her. I must. Like, she has to be here. I have to have Gillian. So I did. I adopted her. And she is my baby. I haven't changed anything about her design because I'm obsessed with her. I think if I were to ever change anything about her design in the future, it would just be to give her more outfits because she's freaking adorable, and perfect the way that she is. I love her. I'm obsessed with her. No edits, no notes. I really love her. And I haven't drawn her before today. And I've had her for several years now. Years. Like, I think, 2 years now, I've had Gillian. And I've never drawn her because the artist who did her original design just drew her so cute that I was like, do I even need to? She's adorable. But obviously, that's why I bought her, to draw her and have her be my child and draw her all the time. I'm a terrible OC parent. I never draw them. even the ones where I'm like, these are private and I don't want to post them. I don't draw them either. It's not like I have all this secret art in my OCs that I'm not sharing. I don't draw them. I'm terrible. So I was like, you know what? This excuse, next week's video, this trend that's been going around, is a perfect excuse for me to draw her and do something with her. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That is Gillian. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any, like headcanons about her, because I want to hear them. Because I don't have any yet, so maybe you guys can help me kind of build her character up to the point where maybe she'll become a persona for the channel or something eventually, because I really, really like her. I love her design. I think she's so cute. She's my baby, and I was so excited to finally get to do more with her because she's adorable, and I want to see where she goes on. I don't know how to explain it. I want to see what comes of her. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. Tune in next week for more Gillian, and I will see you guys then. Oh, before I do that, quick shout out to my patrons. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. My patrons. How could I forget my lovely patrons? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for continuing to support my art and this channel, and for making it so that I can make art on this channel and all of these other things that you guys do for me. You guys are so lovely. If you want to go join this bunch of so lovelies, you can go check that out at patreon.com/6studios. I do a podcast. They get an extra video every month. They get behind the scenes sketches and doodles and stuff before you guys get them, and they get art in the mail every month if you're on certain tiers. So if that's something that you're curious about and that you want to get your hands on, definitely go check out the Patreon. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.